so long.
Level 20. And it's going to tell me I completed the quest, right? 270 experience points. 299 crowns, which should be more. Quest updated, the Oxenford Drunk. Quest completed, the Oxenford Drunk. Alright. So, I've learned one thing here, that a catechin is a higher vampire. I don't know why I didn't know that already, but I didn't. And I also learned that they're as arrogant as Radovid's henchmen here.
Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
We're back with the world's coolest witcher and higher vampire hunter. Sure have run into a number of them lately. And we've got some stuff to take care of here, some busy work. First being sorting out my inventory, finding a blacksmith, and selling these swords. And it would be nice to talk to either an armorer or blacksmith or whoever and get rid of some of these hides are really heavy, like the horse hide and the bear hide. I mean, they just take up a lot of inventory weight, don't they? And I keep 3 of each because I figure they're needed for crafting armor if I finally get around to crafting armor, and I just keep them in my inventory so, you know, I don't have to rush back to my stash when I get to the point that I actually want an armorer to craft some armor for me. So I don't know, maybe I should bite the bullet there and just get them out of my inventory so I can carry more loot, basically. All right, anyway, that's that, and I definitely need to meditate, so let's find a nice spot to do that. And hopefully if I meditate, that will allow the blacksmiths and armorers to get back into their shop. So let's see, there's a nice little spot right up the shore there. Out of the kind of the site of Radovid's stooges, and not too far away to where I'll get attacked by drowners, right? There you go. Here's a nice little spot right here. Let's meditate. Oh, and I am tempted to run an experiment here. And what is that experiment, you're wondering? I'm tempted to get drunk and see, I think I called it White Gull in the last episode when I was fighting the vampire and drunk. But what I meant to say was white honey, to see if white honey sobers you up. Now, it clears toxicity and cancels all active potion effects. Or is alcohol considered a potion? Anyway, I'm not going to do that right now. Although I probably have some. Let's see. Is there a blacksmith in Grindstone there that suggests an armorer or blacksmith? And I'm not too far from it. Let's go see what that is. Let's go see whether or not that's an armorer, blacksmith, a lone renegade grindstone all on its own with no metal working owner. I haven't done this in a while. Let's there you go. My items are enhanced, and my armor's now enhanced too. It's kind of nice. Now, is there an? I feel this is all looking vaguely familiar, like I've visited this armor before, and I should remember whether or not he exists, but I don't. Is he in? Possibly, could be. No, this looks like just your average merchant shop, and breakfast is out for him already whenever he wakes up. Or wait a second, this is, well, you know what? This is the witch hunter's house. This is where I met Tamara when I was looking for. Oh wow, that brings. Where's the cat? What was the cat's name? I forget the cat's name. That's why this looks familiar. Okay, so yeah. You're gonna choke to death on your own vomit if you keep saying that. All right, so quests. What are we doing next? Secondary quests. I could do those. Let's stick with Witcher. Oh, look at that. I'm clearing out the Witcher contracts. That's kind of nice. All right, so I guess this is the next one, and then I consider risking these two, which seem like they're way out of my reach level-wise at the moment. But let's see where this takes me. This wants me to go to where? It wants me to go to... All right, that's not so bad, because then I can go see Hattori and get rid of these... get rid of the crap that I'm carrying. And what's the closest? I guess it would be the portside gate there. We can go see Hattori, and then we can run over to the shack and see Hotch. Is that how you say it? Okay. So with that being the case, let's get to a fast travel post. Oh, wait a second. There's an armorer or somebody indicated over here. Is he going? Yeah. I remember this shop. Is he going to be in a shop? Am I going to? Do I remember how to get into it? There we go. He's in. Okay.
Greetings again. So, you got a job for me, an interesting one.
Show me your wares. I'd like you to craft something for me. Play me Gwen. I'm sure I played you in Gwen.
Show me what you have in stock.
There needs to be like, we need to like have the developers of Witcher give people we've played Gwent with already like a facial tattoo. So we, you know, they got like a Geralt stamp on their forehead or something that, you know, tells me that I've already played Gwent with them. Yeah. Okay, so let's, oh, he won't buy any of that, never mind. Let's see what he offers me. Oh, that's pretty good. I can't complain. All right, so we're just going to clear him out of coin basically with these two items. I don't expect that Hattori would have given me a much better price, so that's good. You know what? I had some ornate swords or something in my... he won't even buy those. He would buy pure silver, which is weighing me down a little bit, but all right, I think I freed up enough carry weight. Oh, you know what? He should maybe
show me what you have in stock.
Repair my stuff, right? So let's see if we can get to the repair menu here. There we go. Okay. Oh, oof, boy, does my silver sword definitely... Oh, that vampire really beat up my sword fighting that vampire. Well, I guess when you're drunk, you're swinging and you're hitting like the wall and hitting posts and hitting masonry walls and stuff. Okay, so some of this stuff really doesn't need to be repaired, but I'll just give in to my OCD here and repair it anyway. All right, there you go. You have a little coin back. And farewell.
So long.
Yep, he's stretching because it's early in the morning. I know the feeling. All right, let's get to the fast travel post, which is where? Actually, is there a merchant here that I could... I'd really like to sell some of these. There's an innkeep, there's a barber. I suppose I could try selling at the innkeep. You know what, forget it. Let's head to the fast travel post. Whoa, wait. What are they doing?
Where you think you're going, mucker?
Why do you even care?
You're in the military operations zone, and our job's to collect the war tax.
I think I'm going to axe you, moron.
I wonder I do. Will you be that cheeky when we accuse you of spying? Now shut your trap and pay.
I don't have a chance to axie them? I'm not paying them.
Not about to give you a copper.
Told you he was a spy. We're gonna arrest you in the name of good King Radovid.
You can always try.
I'm not paying that.
What's going on here?
It's principle.
Reporting the capture of a suspicious individual, sir. A spy.
A witcher'd make as good a spy as you'd make a chaperone.
This guy always comes to my rescue.
Coin again, you'll go straight to the front. the Eastern Front. And you, Witcher, best give these parts a wide berth.
Thanks. Farewell.
Okay, so things are getting... I mean, I guess there's no other way to put it. Things are getting shitty in Oxenfurt and Novigrad. The Radovid's getting more and more insane, and so are his henchmen. Not a good sign. Alright, anyway. All I want to do is get to the fast travel post and get out of here, so it's not like I even disagree. Okay. I guess I have to do some serious thinking here. By the way, is there anyone nearby? This isn't serious thinking, this is just... There is that guy. I could sell to him. I suppose it's worth it just to get a few more points on the old inventory carry weight in my favor. He's not that far away. But yeah, I have to do some serious thinking about the atmosphere now in domains controlled by Radovid. A Witcher is dangerously close to sorceresses and sorcerers, and things seem to be getting less and less friendly to those type of people. And yeah, I guess I either take Dijkstra up on his offer to slay Radovid and try to change it that way, or I just GTFO and go to Skellige a little more quicker. I mean, these secondary quests and Witcher contracts, most of them will keep me away from Novigrad, but eventually I have to get into Novigrad to get on a boat to Skellige, do I not? Is it gonna get so bad that I can't do that? I don't know, just more worry, you know? Witcher's life is very stressful. Okay, do you have any coin to buy? Actually, will you buy bear hide from me?
What are you offering?
I think you will, but I don't know that you will. Actually, you'd buy... I should go to my stash, too, and get rid of that trophy. You would buy that. What would you give me for that trophy? Oops, wrong location. Oh, you don't have any coin. I'm looking... You would give Catechin trophy only 55 crowns. Really? Okay. Tell you what. I'm going to bite the bullet here and just get rid of all my... all the hides I'm carrying and put those in my stash. If I need them for crafting, I'll bite the bullet and hunt down my stash. And carrying them around is just silly. Anyway, so, yeah. Let me head to my stash, get rid of that stuff, and then go see Hotch. Alright, so Geralt should be running around a little bit lighter now. I got rid of a bunch of stuff, got rid of the trophy, got rid of all my hides and some jewelry that was kind of heavy and some other items. So, has a little more room for loot now in his inventory, which is nice. Alright, let's get to see Hotch here. And on the way to see Hotch, we're going to harvest. I wanted to talk about, this is going to be a little, it's going to be slightly immersion breaking, but I need to mention it. There's something going on with my rendering. And maybe all three of you who are ever going to watch this series have noticed it, that, oh boy, I picked the wrong gate to go out of to go see Hotch. Anyway, I'm going to have to swim across this little body of water here, this little stream or whatever. And that's, which isn't the end of the world. I can get some buckthorn, right? While I'm doing that. And that's the fact that it's almost, I don't even know if I can explain it, even though I imagine it's quite noticeable. There's, like, from frame to frame in the resulting video render, there's like some, like, I don't know what else, there's like some pixel scrunching going on, and I know that's a poor way of putting it, but it seems like I don't know if it's Blender having trouble with the PS4 saved files, or if it's the fact I edit and render all these videos in Ubuntu, Blender on Ubuntu. Now, is there something goofy about the way Blender behaves in Ubuntu that's causing it? It's once you notice it, you almost can't unnotice it. You can't unsee it, and it's irritating to me that you know, the original video files are pretty clean. I mean, I have problems with the PS4 recording. It just drops out every now and then, and I don't think that's ever going to change. But because Sony seems unmotivated to do anything about it. Yeah, but this is something different. This is because when I watched the original files, the original recorded files straight from the unedited files straight from the PS4, there's no pixel scrunching going on, and it's really noticeable. Like if I go into my Quest journal here, if you look at and hopefully I'm going to address the problem, and you won't be able to see it in this video, but if I can't find the source of the problem, you can either look at this video or you can look at previous videos where I've looked in my Quest journal and look at the wax stamp on the or the emblem on the sort of background image of the Witcher contract in the lower right. If you look at that badge or that emblem or that wax seal that the little string, the cords are kind of enmeshed in, at the top of the paper at the back of that pile of Witcher contract papers, that's where when I look at the old rendered files, that's where I see it the most. Like it almost looks like from frame to frame the pixels are getting contorted somehow. No, it's not a blurring, it's just it's something going on, like with, anyway. If you notice it, the way I'm going to have to investigate how to deal with it is I'm going to have to try to render on my Windows machine and see if it goes away.
You got water on the brain?
No, I've got pixel problems though. I've got rendering problems. Want to help? Yeah, so I don't know. I just have to, maybe it's, like I said, maybe it's not Ubuntu. My suspicion is it's just Blender in Ubuntu. And unfortunately, I haven't noticed it before until I was watching. I like rarely watch my videos once I upload them. I just upload them and I go about my business. But I happened to be somewhere and I had some time to kill, and I decided, and I had internet access, and I decided on the computer that I was doing some computer work basically, and I had to wait before I could finish my work. And I decided to, watch some of my uploaded videos to get an idea of, what the experience is for viewers who, who are watching it on YouTube. And yeah, it stuck out at me like a sore thumb. And so when I came home, I looked at my, at it like a handful. I store on a network drive, I store my rendered, I sort of back up my, completed videos onto a network drive, and I watched a few of those, and even like I thought maybe it was a maybe it was a YouTube thing, maybe it was a network thing, or an over the internet thing, but I could see the artifact, let's call it, the pixel scrunching frame to frame artifact on the non-uploaded backed up video files. So something is going on. It's just, it's irritating because this should be a really clean render and a really clean upload, and it doesn't appear to be the case that's what's happening. Something, like I said, in the render. So I'm gonna go back to editing and well, I'll probably edit on Ubuntu and then render on my my Windows machine, and produce a file on Windows, Blender on Windows, and see if I get the same strange artifact, rendering artifact going on. And I apologize for not noticing that like a million renders and uploads back, but I just, I don't know how I was supposed to, how was I supposed to know that was going on? Why would I even think that? These should be, like I said, this should be such a clean edit and render. There should be no issues, and it's, and of course with my luck, there's still more issues. And anybody who's kind of hung in here from the beginning, of all one of you who's ever watched all of my episodes here, knows that I've gone through recording issues, I've gone through mic issues, and I'm, you know, it's just been a brutal set of lessons here for me. And the bottom line is I mean, if I'm going to continue as a YouTube gamer, if you can even consider me that, since you know, I don't have an audience for these videos, but I mean, if I'm going to continue doing this, recording my Let's Plays and uploading them, I gotta go back to being in the PC Master Race. I've got to ditch the PS4. It's just, it's just, there's too many issues, mic issues, recording drop issues, and now this strange rendering artifact issue, which may or may not be due to, you know, I mean, just because I get a clean video file that plays cleanly on a video player from the PS4 doesn't mean that Blender agrees with whatever format the PS4 creates for that video file. So anyway, I mean, if I render it in Windows and it doesn't go away, because I can only suspect it's something to do with Blender not agreeing with PS4 files, because if I have my original YouTube channel where I do a lot more politically oriented videos, I don't have any trouble at all, any of that rendering artifact when I use, you know, like let's say OBS and do a screen capture video and get a video file from that. I don't get, when I render it in Blender, I don't get any rendering artifacts, any pixel scrunching going on. It's very strange. You know, it's just like I said, I can't win with the PS4 and trying to upload video series. And you know what I haven't checked? I've also, you know, my other PS4 series, a couple other, I mean, I do Gwent videos every now and then, not too many, but I didn't check, I didn't think to check, I thought there was something here to harvest. Was my mini-map trolling me? Never mind. I didn't check my Romance of the Three Kingdoms videos. Is it specifically a Witcher thing? Witcher 3 thing? Because there are some difficulties that, like my Witcher 3 causes, Carol did that on purpose, almost looked like. Witcher 3 causes more issues recording-wise than Romance of the Three Kingdoms does, so that's interesting. All right. Anyway, I think I've babbled enough, and I've broken the immersion enough, so let's get back to finding Hotch here. And just because I'm not babbling anymore doesn't mean that I'm going to stop harvesting. I mean, I'm sure everybody knew that, though. I don't know if I need to go to out of my way to get buckthorn, though. That's kind of silly. Will you give me a ride, man? Can I get up on his... I can't get up on his boat. It's awfully rude. I can dive down underneath it. It's like boating near dolphins when Geralt shows up. Alright, and he needs to go up to the surface. Thank you, Geralt. It's a Witcher dolphin swimming near the guy's boat. Why do I have a red marker over there? What is that? What do we have here? Oh, a wolf. Okay, let's get rid of... And check out that sword. That is a wicked steel sword that Geralt has now. Let's see what kind of beast oil I have. It's been so long since I applied it. I have superior beast oil. I should kill him in one whack, right? Oh, well, not if... Alright, that's what I get for getting all rambunctious here. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing.
Come on,
let's,
come closer.
yeah, you get them in one whack with the Superior Beast Oil. And you get them in one whack with the Igni, which is nice. Oh, there's another one. Okay. Alright, and there's another one on my mini-map. Is he gonna... We might as well take care of him, because you know he's gonna sneak up on me when I'm not paying attention. There you go. Okay. They're awfully close to Novigrad, are they not? Now, if you were witch hunters, and you were worried about a problem affecting your lovely city of Novigrad... What the heck? Oh, that's... Well, meat. Would you not worry more about wolves at your front door than, you know, witchers coming in? Well, anyway, I'm expecting logic from them and their witch hunters. Come on. Alright, I thought that was a wolf. That doe was just freaking me out on purpose, I'm pretty sure. Alright, we need to keep the witcher senses going and harvest here as we go. Barbicane fruit, or however you say that. And this looks, what is this? Celandine, okay. Alright, I believe we have reached the logger's hutch, where we should meet Hotch. And we have a new fast travel post. Alright, before I'm already getting stuff lighting up as red on the Witcher senses. Before I head in and figure out what this is all about, I am going to save the game real quick. Alright, and one more.
Need to find the spot where they died.
Where they died, okay. Contract, Lord of the Wood. One more quick immersion breaking thing about the PS4 and recording on it. The PS4's fan is amazingly loud. That's unfortunate. That's the other terrible thing about trying to record with it. Now, when I do video game recordings on, or any recordings really, on my PC fan is pretty loud, not quite as loud as the PS4, but the thing about, you know, if I use my condenser mic within several feet of my PC, I can kind of scrub out the fan noise from the audio files that the recording produces. So I can't really do that. I mean, I suppose I could give it a try with the PS4 recordings. I could use Blender to separate out the audio recordings and scrub the fan noise out of the audio recordings, but you know, it's I use Audacity to do that, and I don't know, Audacity may take some audio quality out of, like, you know, like the music in the background in Witcher 3, or the ambient noise, or the rain, or the, you know, the wolves. It would alter the audio quality somehow, I'm sure, if I did that. Whereas with recordings on the PC, you know, I can kind of I can single out the voice track and just alter that rather than the, you know, the entirety of the audio in the recording. If hopefully all of that makes sense. Yeah. All right. So I'm done immersion breaking once again, but I'm not done harvesting. Never done harvesting. Kidding me? Just gotta take advantage here while I'm out in the countryside, you know? Alright, so we're looking for where, if I remember this quest, I suppose it's worth it. Let's check the quest journal here. A certain halfling named Breen Hotch had hung a notice stating he was in need of a professional monster slayer. Geralt decided to see what was the matter. Talk to witnesses, find the woodcutter's hut where Hotch is staying, talk to Breen Hotch. Okay, I believe he had like a contract for some timber, and his workers were being attacked as they were trying to harvest the timber. Is that not what happened? Alright, those look like wagon tracks. What the hell?
Deep ruts. Logger's wagon must have stopped here. Then they went down this road, probably towards their clearing.
Okay, which road is that? That would be this one over here. Okay. So we're going to follow these, right? There's no examine icon. This is just kind of like following a scent. It's a little disorienting when the Witcher sense effect jumps around on me. And we're about to run into some more wolves, I'm pretty sure. Let me get some beast oil on my silver sword, or steel sword, sorry. And yeah. And oh no, wait, those are neckers. Okay, is that what took out? All right, so Gwen, Igni ready, dodging, inventory, Ogroid oil. What level Ogroid oil am I on? I think I just have regular crappy Ogroid oil. Yeah, there you go. Should be good enough for these guys though. Let's take the silver sword out.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
And I can block Neckers, right? That's how long it's been. Got one in on me. All right, so let's, let's get Quen Bubble up. Thank you. And let's get Igni ready. Don't like that, do you? All right, so are you what attacked the loggers? You would think they would recognize Neckers. And they would, somebody would have mentioned Lesser Blue Mutagen. And loot icon, pulling living, Monster Bone, Necker Claw, Pringrape, and another Necker nearby. Oops, Geralt. Ooh, that's a Necker Warrior, isn't it? Okay, so I need Quen up. And to dodge. I remember when I had a Necker Warrior fight that was very difficult. Let's see how this one goes. Can I block a Necker Warrior? Yes, I can. And he can do some serious damage, can he? Okay, there you go. He's got a double attack there, huh? I need regular Igni up. Or regular Quen, that is, rather than Quen Bubble. Igni. It's almost like ignoring me, like he thinks he can get away with that. So I could see that a Necker Warrior may attack them. Alright, a little easier to deal with Necker Warriors now, isn't it? Necker Blood, Necker Warrior's Liver, and Necker Heart. Alright, let's put our sword... Oops, I took the steel sword out. I meant to put the silver sword away. Okay, so what are these? These look like... Oh, those are the Neckers that I killed. Duh. They're drowners in the water. Okay. Yep, once you get out into the countryside, you are aware or reminded of why Witchers are necessary in Velen and the Northern Realms. Wonder if Nilfgaard could use... What kind of monsters are there in Nilfgaard? Could Nilfgaardians use Witchers? Now, I know Letho. The only Witcher I'm aware of who had dealings... Oh, what is that? With Nilfgaardians is Letho, or the only other, I'm sure. We could, at this point, consider Geralt to have had dealings with Nilfgaardians. But, yeah. Okay, let's get the Ogroid oil refreshed. And let's take out the silver sword and dodge. Tree in the way, preventing me from dodging. Let's get Quen up. Igni ready. Dodging again. Blocking. And another dead Necker. Almost dead. There he goes. Lesser green mutagen. It's another annoying thing about Neckers. They don't have red mutagens. It's awfully rude of them. I'm just going to keep my silver sword out here at this point. Like on the Necker trail here. They don't seem to want to give up. Celandine. Contract. Quest updated Lord of the Wood. Okay, so what was the update? Investigate the site of the monster's attack. Okay. And get sidetracked harvesting while doing it. Okay.
There was a fight here. 2 dwarves and something big.
Okay. I kind of assumed as much
The
there.
dwarf tried to flee, bleeding heavily.
Alright, that's not so nice. No examine icon there. What's the scratch?
Clawed the rock. Must have been angry and strong.
Okay. Do we have examine icons, or am I just following the blood trail? What is this here?
The dwarf went this way.
Okay, so one bled and head into the woods, and one... Okay, he didn't make it very far, did he?
Deep wound on his back. Bled to death.
Okay, and now we've got these footprints, right? And doesn't look like he made it very far either. He set up some kind of
Roots
camp,
pinned
though,
this
huh?
one to the ground, so hard he suffocated. Everything says Leshen, a young
Oh
one.
no.
Must have arrived here recently. Need to find its totem. Crows serve Leshens. Should find some near the totem.
Bestiary entry added Kernoon. Okay, so does that mean that I now have a Leshen entry in my Bestiary? Does that mean that he's right over there? What is... Boy, those are some heavy Witcher sense signs going on over there. Alright, let me take a minute and save the game here. Okay, so I want to check my Bestiary entry. Don't believe I had... What would a Leshen be considered? An Elementa, a hybrid... No, he's not an insectoid. Doubt he's a necrophage. Is he an agra? He's a relic. That's what he is. Okay, so we're looking for... What are we looking for? What was that called? Kernoon. Kernun? Maybe he's not a... he's not a relic? Kernun. Where the hell? It did tell me I had an entry, right? Cactus, cursed ones. Maybe it wasn't a bestiary entry. Maybe it was something else. Hounds of the Wild Hunt. It's probably right in front of my face and I'm not seeing it. That would just be like me to, okay, so, relic. Did I open up the wrong, I opened up the wrong menu, didn't I? What did I open? I opened up Spectres or something stupid like that, and I was looking through that, wasn't I? I'm such a moron. Okay, so Leshens, we've got let's read the regular Leshen entry because, you know, we know in the past Geralt has had unsuccessful run-ins with these horrible, horrible creatures. And vulnerable against Dimeridium Bomb, Relict Oil, like I guess we kind of knew that, and Igni. All right, so Relict Oil, Dimeridium Bombs, and Igni is the way to go with Leshens. We never hunt in these woods, never. Even if it means the whole village starves. Yeah, I understand that. Mulliver, Elderman of Hoshburg and Lower Edern, however you say that. Leshens dwell in dense primeval woods. Fiercely territorial creatures. They hunt with stealth and cunning. Geralt has learned how territorial they are. He was just taking a shortcut and the thing came after him. They hunt with stealth and cunning as their only companions. They use their inborn magic to control the plants and animals within their territory. And it did seem like he was controlling the wolves way back in the day when Geralt was taking that unfortunate shortcut. And so when stalking them, half the battle is merely getting near enough to strike. Leshens old enough to earn the appellation Ancient wield advanced skills and tactics that make them particularly dangerous. So is Kernoon an ancient? No, he said Kernoon's a young one, right? Or seemed to suggest it anyway. Novigrad, the greatest metropolis in the world, the acme of civilization, material proof, or so one is tempted to think, of mankind's ability to tame and control nature. Yet right outside the city walls lies the Novigrad wilderness, and whoever sets foot in it soon finds out that man's primacy does not extend past the city walls. One of the monsters who made its lair in that thick tangle was an old, powerful Leshen. Didn't it say it was a young Leshen? Boy. It killed any who strayed into its territory with its species characteristic cruelty, lacerating them with razor-sharp claws, sending strangling plants shooting out of the ground, that's what it was doing, or feeding them to packs of hungry wolves. Yes, there you go. If not for its vulnerability to fire, the Igni sign included, and the protection of the Quen sign, one could wager not even the toughest witcher would be able to slay the beast. Okay. Now, it looks like I've got 3, 4, 5. What do we got going on nearby? They can't all be Leshens. I mean, come on. What is, we've got all kinds of stuff. We're surrounded. I'm hearing like, what am I hearing? I'm hearing something that sounds Draconid-like. Oh, these are going to be more. Oh, no, they're crows. Duh.
Not a Leshen's birds. False trail.
Okay, remember that's what it is. I thought it was like I was getting attacked by other monsters or something. How do you tell a Leshen bird from a normal bird? Are they like going away? Are they running away from me? Are they messing with my head here? Wolfsbane. Celandine. Wolfsbane, and this looks like a totem here.
Lo and behold, a Leshen's totem. Now, to destroy it. Not to piss it off, make it leave its lair.
Okay, so how do I destroy a Leshen totem? Do I attack it with my silver sword? Yes, I do. Okay, so now what? Looks like he comes out right away. Geralt's beard looking especially green, and the glowing green forest murk. Oh boy. Now, has he come to, that was a neat trick. I don't think he's come to parley. Kanun. Oh boy. Are those, am I concerned about those, okay. Alright, I'm concerned about getting Quen up, getting Igni ready, and, getting, oh, you know what? I better, he's about to hit me with those damn roots, isn't he? Alright, relic oil. What kind of relic oil do I have? Come on, superior. Nope. Enhanced, maybe? Am I going to have stinky old regular relic oil? Yes, I am. Oh, that's terrible. How have I not upgraded that? Alright, so let's get Dimeridium bombs set in where, or equipped where Devil's Puffball is. And let's dodge, because he's doing that thing. Okay, yeah, I've got it set up, so. Ah, boy, that, what the hell? The crows hurt me? Are you kidding me? Come back up. I was trying to throw a, a bomb at him, and I didn't see. Why is, okay, I must not have it selected. Okay, there we go. That hurt him, he didn't like that. Okay, and Igni. Oh, we're doing the same thing. So I hit him with the bomb, but it didn't knock down his magical abilities. He doesn't, I'm about to use Axie on him. You didn't like that, did you? Alright, and I'm not liking what you're doing to me. Alright, so I gotta get Quen Bubble up here. Quen Bubble, Quen Bubble, Quen Bubble. Why is it not? What the hell? Quen Bubble. And attack me with crows now, please. Alright, nice, thank you. Quen Bubble. Thank you. Whoa, 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 whoa. A little too much action there. Alright, regular Quen up. Nope, I don't have the stamina to do that. Right before I got my Quen up. This guy's a bugger. Huh? And I want to go in with Igni blaring. Right, He's doing something. He's doing something bad. He's sending crows after me. Okay. Quinn up again. Igni. Oops, did I choose Igni? Or... Right, and another bomb, maybe? This time, you went behind the tree, and you can't unequip bomb. Boy, that was a waste of time, wasn't it? Right, now, why is it not stopping him from doing his magic? Igni ready.
Ugly bastard.
Yes, he is. He's a very powerful bastard. Oh, he does. Did he get affected by it? No. No, he didn't. Let's get regular one up. And Igni ready. Oh, now he's bringing wolves in. And they're, woof, they are high-level wolves. Holy crap, that's a warg, isn't it? And it's a damn high-level one. No, it's just a regular wolf. 22nd level wolf. Are you kidding me? I gotta deal with him now. And I have the wrong sword out to deal with him, don't I? Alright, that didn't do too bad. Where'd he go? Where's my Leshen buddy? Really? I killed him. How did I do that? That's interesting. I was fighting the wolf and he just died on me? Okay. Powdered monster tissue, timber, Leshen resin, Leshen mutagen, black unicorn relic, and a Leshen trophy. Alright, very nice. And why am I still getting... Why do I not have an update for... Did I get an update for the quest? Should be to go see... Yeah, collect my reward, right. Okay, and where am I supposed to do that? I am supposed to do that. Oh yeah, at the Cunning of the Goose, right. Got it. Alright, let me check out what I got here. Nope. It's worse, but it's still pretty nice, and wow, should get some good coin from any blacksmith that still have coin. And let's look at the, and I'm out of Dimeridium bombs again. I don't know if they helped or not, to be honest. It would have helped if I actually hit my target, but whatever. Okay, so Leshen Trophy, what does it do for you? Bonus experience for monsters, and it is more expensive than the trophy, or more valuable. So we will change back to the short trophy. I'm going to put my sword away, and I'm going to head, if I can remember, which direction do I want to go in? To get back to the, yeah, I want to head this way. Get to that fast travel post and head to the Cunning of the Goose. Right? Oh, we have something to harvest here. That's interesting. So, Scoia'tael over here. Where the heck did he go? Did I loot? Those elves. Those slippery elves. Like, slipped off into the forest and I lost him. Just wanted to talk to him to see what he might say to me, if anything. Alright, anyway, we're getting back to the fast travel post here. What the heck? What is going on here?
That's enough of that.
What? What the hell's going on here? Okay. Geralt fast traveled into a fight that he ended up on the wrong side of? What the hell was that? That was very strange. Herbalist.
What?
Herbalist is obviously a post. What are you offering?
Got anything interesting? Got anything interesting?
This is an herbalist with magic powers who's just draw. Okay, never mind.
Farewell.
Am I not allowed to... Does this herbalist not... What was that? Let's try that again. Okay, that's a Little more
Got anything
promising.
Interesting. Farewell.
He's got something interesting, a very interesting way of vanishing when I try to do business with him. Okay, never mind. Now, is this because that reaction and the way the herbalist is treating me, is that because I killed Scoia'tael here? I think this was the inn where I killed Scoia'tael. Anyway, let's go talk to Breen,
You'd normally pay
or
for that.
Brienne, or whatever, however you say his name.
Welcome, Master Witcher.
I killed the Leshen that attacked the lumberjacks.
That's wonderful. Grand even. I'll have to find some new loggers, but there's no shortage of folk looking for work.
You
But
really
can I be
busted up
certain
over him, huh?
No other Leshen will show.
It's possible, I suppose. I have to find a witcher if it happens.
Aye, yes. Well, your due reward. I'm not the kind not to pay for a job well done.
Farewell.
Okay, so yet another quest completed and a Witcher contract. 225 experience points. 300 crown. Somebody being belligerent toward Geralt. Alright, so what are we doing next? I could do my secondary quests, but I'm thinking, and the Witcher contracts left are a little bit out of my reach here. I think it's on to the treasure hunts, and we might as well do them in order of level requirement. Oh, you know what? I have a point to allocate here, and I am thinking. What was I thinking? I was thinking that sooner or later I'm going to have to bite the bullet here, because I'm going to have to start using my crossbow against like draconids and stuff, and I think when I get to Skellige, when I swim underwater, the only way I can really attack the drowners and such that come after me underwater is with the crossbow. So let's acquire this ability. There you go. Lightning reflexes, wonderful. Now I don't have, when the heck is one of these going to free up? Level 22. All right, so let's hope that I can, doing the, can I check? I did select the right quest I wanted to select there, right? No, I didn't. Find the diagrams to all the elements of Catskill Witcher gear. Explore the passages under Temple Isle. Explore the ruins of Est Tagyar, however you say that. Search the wreck of the Flying Stag. Explore the ruins of Drahim. Okay, so are some of these... some of these seem to be sending me to far-flung places. Okay, interesting. Is this... Those are not, like, Skellige Isles, are they? Yeah, and I think I mentioned a million years ago that eventually I'm going to do a specific episode of undiscovered, or several, it's not going to be done in one, several undiscovered location episodes, because I think that would be really fun to do that, find out what's there. See, you know, you just can't let a big question mark on a map go. It's too tempting and too interesting. Okay, so we cannot, I guess we could fast travel to Logger's Hut. Tell you what, let's whistle up Roach, and then what, I guess I'm going to take Roach to this boat and then travel out there, yeah? So, yeah, let's do that. And I suppose before I do that, it's worth it to save the game again. All right, Roach, you're not on strike or anything, are you? You're going to come when I whistle, yeah? I haven't been bothering you in quite some time, Roach. There you go. Or, did you miss me? I bet you did. I bet you. Why can't I mount? Where is my mount thingy? There you go. Oops. You ran into... How did you not see that horse? You did it twice. 3 times. Oh, they grow them smart around here, huh? Okay, So where am I headed? I suppose I should just go across country, right? That's probably the easiest way. A little bit to the left and across country, because there's just a network of roads that are just impossible. Sorry about that, buddy. That's probably your son there. Probably deserved to be run over raising a child who's that stupid. It's just a labyrinth of roads here, and none of them seem to lead where I need to go. So we're just going to do the old dash across the countryside thing. Generally, hopefully, in the right direction. Must feel good to Roach to get out and run about in the countryside. He's been sitting around Novigrad doing nothing while I, dealt with the city folk. Alright, we're about to run out of horse stamina, so let's give Roach a break. Don't want him to, he hasn't run in a while. We don't want to, like, break a leg or something on him or do something horrible to him. And we've got a nice sunset here. Oops, bandit camp. Bandit camp, we cannot let that go. Okay. Deserter, interesting. Alright, which one of you jerkos has the crossbow? And let me get Igni ready, and let me get Hangman's Venom, which should be Enhanced Hangman's Venom now? Yes, Enhanced Hangman's Venom on the steel sword. Take the wicked-looking steel sword out. Dodge.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Oh, that is a wicked sword right through your insides there. Oh, where'd you come from? Oops, that was a neat trick. You blocked that with your shield, didn't you? Gotta get Quinn back up. This guy's dancing around with that damn spear of his. I don't think I can block that spear. Something tells me I can't. Okay, I couldn't unhook from him. I knew that guy was going to sneak up and swipe me with his sword, but I just couldn't. I couldn't disconnect from the guy I was killing. Oh, damn it! I hate these guys with the shields. Crazy. And that's why I hate them. Going up. Igni ready. And Geralt's first move is to like go forward. I want him to go around behind him. There we go, and then he dives too far away. Damn it.
Pathetic.
Igni for you. Well, he gets that sword up quick, doesn't he? Woo, 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 woo. Oh, I can block him. What am I doing? Quite a duel here, and I'm taking the worst of it. All right, Quinn bubble. Thank you. We're gonna do that again. Thank you. Now I'm up to full stamina. Regular Quinn, full vitality. It had to hit me before I got that in. All right, Quinn bubble again. Thank you. Igni, I think I have regular Quinn up. No, I don't. It went down. Okay, so regular Quinn. This is taking much longer than it should with a 9th level. I don't care if he's a leader. Let's block. That was just some kind of lag on the damn wireless PS4 controller. Because I was trying to parry there. There we go, now we got a successful parry off. Who are you telling not to let up? Stay away from my horse. Okay, let's get Igni ready. Yeah, you're posturing and all that, I get it. Posture that. Gotta work on those parries. Novigrad longsword. This buddy doesn't have anything. There is stuff to harvest nearby. There has to be more of them, no? A bandit camp with 3 bandits? Whoever heard of such a thing? Barbicane fruit. Got a dead body over here to loot and something to harvest. Hop umbles. Haven't harvested that in a while. There we go. Let's see what kind of loot there is in the bandit camp. And the weather is just kicked up awful in the real world outside of my house because my area needed more rain. Yeah. All right, so Geralt can't get in there or something? What? There we go. Superior Ogroid oil, nice. No, I don't have enhanced Ogroid oil though. That's unfortunate. I don't think I do. Master Armor's Repair Kit, Lesser Triglav Runestone, Lesser Strabog Runestone, Diagram Weeper, Full Moon Manuscript Page, Temerian Rye, Kidwini Stout, and Dwarven Blade. Ruby Dust. Is that it? Here? No. Something over here. Put my sword away, I guess, because I don't think there are more bandits. Tabana Runestone. Very nice. And let's see, there could be more to loot. Sparag Runestone and resin and some Nostrix. Print grape. Alright, I think that's what is showing up as... What is that little icon there? That's interesting. Player's current position. Okay, but what's the icon next to the player's current position? Okay, let me move out of the way here. And now let's see. Oh, it's just saying bandit camp. I thought it was some kind of that's how long it's been since I've investigated a bandit camp. I don't even recognize the icon for it. Moly arrow. Just seemed like it was marking important treasure or something. It's strange. Mandrake root. Moly arrow. And don't want to get too far off the beat path here. Oh, you know what? I want to check my alchemy and see if I am ready to... We can make albedo. Albedo, however you say that. Do I need more albedo? Okay, blue mutagen, we might as well make that. Okay, we can make a green mutagen, might as well make that. And rebus, do I have any rebus? Rebus, used in alchemy, I suppose vermilion, I can make that. I've got all this stuff I could make because I've got white gall. I know I've picked up vitriol before. And you know what? Let's make one more white gall. Let's make vermilion. I can make more vermilion. Let's make rebus. Can make more of that. And I can't make negredo now, but that's all right. I picked that up. Why can't I make that? Because hop umbles. Nope, police fruit. That's what I need. Okay, I thought it was telling me I could make it. Now, did any of that crafting... I know I have vitriol in my inventory. I picked it up fighting Leshen decoction. Now, a portion of the damage dealt by enemies is reflected by... Oh, that's pretty damn good. That's why you defeat a Leshen. Okay, I gotta remember some of these decoctions. And I also have to remember that they send my now, why do I can make these, but, okay, what is that purple thing? Dark Essence, interesting. Full Moon increases, oh, whoa, yes. Now, does it increase it, that's interesting. Is it a one-time shot, or is there a duration? I didn't look at the duration. Okay, interesting. Superior Maribor Forest accelerates the generation of adrenaline points. I really don't care. Vampires and necrophages start bleeding when near the Witcher. I've got to remember that. Damn it. Why wasn't I using that when I was using regular or enhanced black blood? Because I have enhanced black when I was fighting the catechins. Oh, I've got to keep better track of all these potions. Vampires and necrophages start bleeding when near the Witcher. In addition, the Witcher's blood injures and knocks them back when they wound him. Oh, that's awesome. I have got to remember that. Immediately restores a large portion of vitality. We will make that because we have regular white reference decoction. Very nice. And since I can make it, I might as well make it. Superior Maribor Forest. All right, all kinds of interesting. Now, what I want to do is I want to make one more white gull so that I know what I can make with it. I should probably make two more, but that's all right. Running out of cherry cordial. Oh no, I'm running out of Redanian herbal. Okay, and that I tend to find, so I'm not too terrible awful worried about that. All right, that was an interesting excursion into the bandit camp there. That was a worthwhile excursion, I should say. And I've got this I've got to remember. And I want to look at Superior. I've got to remember all of these. But what I wanted to look at was full moon. So I take this, 60 seconds effect duration. 300 vitality boost. All right. So when I fight necrophages, it's full moon, superior black blood, and enhanced white refer decoction all ready to go, right? Okay. And since that was such a valuable excursion into the bandit camp, let's save the game again. All right, do I need Roach anymore, or am I so close to the shoreline that Roach can just hang out? I am so close to the shoreline that Roach can just hang out and eat some nice countryside victuals. Have some nice, cool countryside water, or something. Honeysuckle, nice. What I need now is, what was it, Brisbane fruit or something? That's what I need for Negredo, I think. Alright, and we're running past stuff I can harvest. That's never good. You gotta harvest the stuff you can harvest. Right, myrtle petals. Losing track of where the shoreline is. Beggar tick blossoms. And beggar tick blossoms. And a steep cliff that we don't want Geralt to fall down. Widow's Grotto. Okay, we have a fast travel post here now. And there's the boat. And no, I expected drowners to be all over me, but no drowners. Alright. Where are we headed once we get in this boat? Sort of headed to the northwest, right? Yep. We're going to hit that undiscovered. I just can't. I can't sail past an undiscovered location like that. And, what the heck did you just do, Geralt? Alright, there we go. And not, check it out. I just can't. Okay, I forget how to steer a boat, and how to make it go. I would assume we're gonna be doing a lot of this at Skellige, if we ever get there. If the witch hunters don't close up my access, why am I going so damn slow? Because I'm not pressing the forward button. No. What is, alright, looks like I'm going at a normal pace here. What is that off in the distance? That looks like a lighthouse and another boat of some kind. Interesting. Smuggler's Cache, new marker. Alright, so is that at the boat or? Alright, so Geralt needs to disengage here. And he needs to go for a swim, yeah? Sidarian cavalry armor. It's not an army. Mahakamum heavy armor. Master armor's repair kit, master weapons repair kit, and some florins. That was right there. Alder folk boots, cavalry boots, cotton meteorite ingot, and more florins. Okay, and I seem to like run right over a barrel in the boat. Alder folk boots, cavalry boots, cotton, meteorite ingot, and florins. Alright. That's interesting. Let's take a look at our inventory real quick here. What did we got? Wow, that stuff weighed down my inventory quick, huh? Okay, black unicorn is what that dwarven blade, not interested. What is this? Master weapons repair kit, okay. Sidarian cavalry armor, it's better than the armor I have, but there's no vitality boost with it. It's medium armor, and so is what I'm wearing. Mahakamum heavy armor, once again better, but no vitality boost. Alder folk boots, slightly better with a lot of resistances. That's interesting. And 2 slots like the boots I have on, but it's heavy armor. Alder folk boots. Alder folk, okay, interesting. Ooh, this is light armor, and it's significantly better, but no slots. This is dead even, and 2 slots, and all of those wonderful bonuses. And what is this here? Cavalry boots, right, same thing. Okay, so stuff to sell, if nothing else, and I'm really tempted to find out what's going on over there. We'll save it for after finding out what we're supposed to be doing. Okay, take the helm, Geralt. Thank you. Can I get through these barrels without sinking the boat? Yes. Good thing they're magic barrels, essentially. Alright, it looks like we're heading to that wreck there. That's what it looks like to me. Oops, and are we about to run aground? Geralt is not exactly the best sailor the world has ever seen. Where can I park the boat? I want to wreck the boat. I want to park the boat. Is that a stretch of, yeah, that's another stretch of beach though, I think. And it's going to let, oops, that was a bad maneuver. How do I, there we go. It's been so long I don't know how to get in and out of boats. Yeah, it's pretty much pointing me right. Oh boy, what am I hearing? What the hell was that? New marker, guarded treasure. Guarded by what, though? And what is the guarded treasure different from... Yes, it is. All right, but we'll get back to that. And what the hell is this? So this is the lighthouse. And then there's like a boat out in the middle of the water. Interesting. Okay. Let's keep our eye on the prize here, one quest at a time. Down there this way. Yes, I'm hearing something vaguely draconid-like. Mage notes. Feline crossbow. Okay, let's read the mage notes. Kian has enlisted with the Flying Stag as a guard of sorts. A hefty sack of Novigrad crowns convinced the captain to lodge me in his cabin. All is going according to plan. I'm actually finding this expedition amusing. I'm glad I didn't contract the kidnapping out to some bulgy armed halfwit. I'll do it more gracefully myself. He's cautious. I won't be able to put him down with a casually placed poisoned apple. Nice. Guess I'll have to zonk him out with a spell and whisk him away via teleport. I just hope it won't plop us down somewhere in the middle of Temple Isle instead of in my quarters below. The power pulsating from my laboratory tends to throw off a good portion of my attempts to teleport home. Very high level resistance to psionic spells. Time needed for full penetration of his nervous system, half an hour at least. Few more moments and the Witcher will be ready for transport. Now I just need to wipe our tracks, perhaps a little change in the weather. While waiting for more favorable atmospheric conditions, I look through his things, some very intriguing documents, a map of Est Tayar, sooner or later I'll learn how to pronounce that, crafting diagrams of elven provenance, margin note, highly interesting sketch for a one-handed crossbow, most likely to use to hunt draconids or ornithosaurs. Must ask about this during interrogation. confirms my theory that the Witchers of the Cat School used elven weapons. And, wait for it, Professor Sigismund Gloger's notes. It's clear the Witcher had something to do with the famous professor's disappearance. Think I might have overdone it a bit with those cumulonimbi. No point in tarrying time to evacuate. Okay. So I should have gotten what I was looking for here from the Witcher School, or Cat School hunt. Where does it want to send me now? It's sending me up there. Okay. Find the diagrams to all the elements of Cat School Witcher gear. Alright, very good. Let me just check the quest again here. What happens, is this, let's see, Temple Isle is that not Temple Isle? Yeah, so that's that. Let's change it to the island I can't pronounce. East Tayyar. Where does that want to take me? It's the same place. Why? Oh no, it's not. It's over here. Est Tayyar. Okay. All right. Well, let's go to the one that's nearby. Explore the passages under Temple Isle. Now, can I get to those passages by boat here? Because that would give me an excuse to pass by the stuff I want to look at. The light. Oops, what are you doing, Geralt? Okay, he's freaking out. Looks like he's trying to surf here. All right, never mind. What are you doing now? Yeah. Okay, let's try it this way. Can I not take the helm? There we go. And get going here in the opposite direction again. Isn't there a way for me? No. There's a way for me to go faster here, isn't there? Why am I... Okay. This is... suddenly I don't know how to drive the boat. We're just going forward, right? It's not that hard, but there's a way to go faster for... There it is. I don't know why my damn controller wasn't responding. I'm going to leave. I'm more interested in the boat than I am the lighthouse. I'm going to leave the lighthouse probably, if I had to guess, has its own quest involved with it. It's quite interesting though. Should pass by it. It's quite scenic as well. I just want to see what this boat's all about though. And technically we're supposed to be heading over that way, aren't we? Did that boat... No, it's... Is the boat going away from me? Is somebody on the boat? It was definitely closer the last time I checked. Is it some kind of phantom boat?
Any shortcuts?
Oh, it's... okay, never mind. Oops. Triggered the end of the world sequence, didn't I? Where am I now? I'm here. Okay, so let's get closer to land. Why is it telling? Why did it put me off this way? Well, if you didn't give me a phantom...
Afield, this.
I know. I'm trying to get back to more pedestrian environs here. Parochial or local or whatever the word we're looking for here. I'm not trying to sail off the edge of the map, I swear, but it's almost like giving me no choice. Why would you admonish me for sailing off the edge of the world, and then when you return me to control of the boat, I'm pointed towards the edge of the world? Does that make any sense to anybody? So I'm going to say that that boat was a, for all intents and purposes, a phantom boat for me. And there's all kinds... I'm not passing by, like, undiscovered locations or anything, am I? Why is it defaulting me to there instead of over where I am? Interesting. I don't... You know, if I went up if I went to this through the city, I would have to go down through the water to get to it, but going down through the water to get to it, you know, I'm going to have to go up into the city. You just know this is the case. Weather could be a little nicer for this sail, couldn't it? Stormy Novigrad seas. I guess if I go near an undiscovered location, I'm going to get a message, you know, what the hell? What am I looking at here? Why are they standing on the water? Those like Jesus drowners? Whoever Jesus is. That was an interesting trick. And are they devourers? Because I would like to get some of their blood, and I have a feeling if I kill them underwater, I'm not going to be able to loot their corpses. There's another lighthouse up there. Interesting. Am I heading towards dangerous rocks here? Oh, don't even tell me I can't get to it from the cliffs down here. Because that is really going to irritate me no end. Drowners under the boat. Looks like I don't know, maybe? We slowly head in here. Really? How do I get to it? Oh, you know what it could be? It could be underwater. It could be an underwater entrance, could it not? Alright, let's look up. It's like to my right. What is that there? Is that a way? Can I leap up onto that? Answer no. I cannot. Well, Geralt, get your leap on here. Could I do it from the boat? Is there anything up there that would help me at all? Oh dear. Novigrad Temple Isle, yes I know, but how do I get up? Oops, you almost did it. Alright, stop swimming a second. Alright, keep dropping off whatever that ledge is. Alright, that's not working for me. Do I dive and see if there's... Oh, you know what I better do? Oops, not what I wanted to do. I better select my crossbow. I have no crossbow bolts. Select... Are you kidding me? How many times do I have to equip these damn things? This is madness. Cannot do that. Alright, so dive, please. Okay, he's doing the flipper thing. Flipping all around. I do not see... Oh boy, they are going to come after me, aren't they? There are drowners aplenty out there. I don't see anything... Alright, let's get back in the boat. Surface, Geralt, surface, Geralt, surface, Geralt. Thank you. First thing is, let's get some bolts. And what the hell? It's just messing with my head now. Okay. Weird. Alright, let's see if there's anywhere to... what are you doing, Geralt? Scratching his behind or something there. Is there anywhere over here that might be shoreline we can climb up to or walk on? This looks a little more promising, but does it get me anywhere? Maybe. Alright. Okay, disconnect, Geralt. My little boat emblem to the... What is he doing? My boat emblem to the left there has got a... what looks like an injury mark on it. So I guess I injured my boat. Yeah, boy. Oh, boy. Okay, so where did this get me? Anywhere? Got me killed in a second. Now, this is... Where are we looking? Where are we supposed to be? I'm falling in the water. What the hell? And I can't get the camera to look up when I'm in the water. Damn it. Got a drowner coming after me like Jaws. Okay, so I guess this is a get at it from Temple Isle thing. Who knew? So with that being the case, what do I do there? Where's my boat repaired itself? That's awfully nice of it. Oh no, it didn't. There it goes. There's the little damage mark. Where's the best place to get back up on Temple Isle? It says under Temple Isle, explore the caverns under Temple Isle. Well, down here would certainly be under. Temple Isle is probably inaccessible from the waters, isn't it? Because that's just the way my luck goes. I told you no matter which way I approached it, it would be the other way. And there's probably some trick over there that I'm not grokking to let me get to it from the water. Is there anything here that looks promising? Disconnect for a second, Carol, so I can look up. Doesn't exactly have sea legs, does he? Kind of looks like he's going to fall off the boat. Oh, damn it. How do I get to it? All right, I've got to check to see if I can get to it from here. Answer, probably not. Rad Temple Isle, okay. Yeah, I don't think this does me, oh boy. This does me no good, it just gets me, like, to the point where I'm going to injure poor Geralt. Yep. Can't leap up. Oh, there we go. Now what? Does that do me any good? Answer, probably not. Don't fall off the cliff, please. There's no way. Nope, that's not going to happen. Okay, never mind. I'm just going to swim this because I am. There's got to be a lower level access. I mean, doesn't there? Sooner or later? Over here, I think. Around this corner, right? No. Oh, damn it. Okay. Now, is this witch hunter going to give me lip? Because I'm really not in the mood. Seeing a witcher swim up out of nowhere. That doesn't, I guess I swam in under the radar. Okay, what's the best way here to... I guess I'm going cliff hopping or something? I don't... This is the strangest location. How do I get to it? Maybe there's an entrance through the sewers on Temple Isle I could use? I would almost think I want to stay down as far as I can and as close to the edge here. But I don't know, I have no idea how I'm going to get to it, if at all. Oh, interesting, interesting. What do we got here? How do I get around? It's telling me to go down. And how do I do that? Is there... How do I go down without killing myself? Oh my god. Oh dear. Okay. Alright, well... Seems like we can't get to it from down below and can't get to it from above. But we are going to find a way in and get to this Witcher School gear if it kills us. And it already has.